engage Mula Bandha, lift the pelvic floor. If you don't want assist tonight, raise a leg and down dog split. If you don't want lotions, raise a leg and down dog split. Thank you. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale. Exhale 6. Inhale. Exhale 7. Inhale. Exhale 8. Inhale. Exhale 9. Inhale. Exhale 10. On the inhale, come forward to a plank. And exhale the knees, the chest, the chin to the earth. Inhale, slide forward, Bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck toes under, push the seat to the heels, lift the knees up, downward facing dog. Let's do that again. On the inhale, come forward to a plank. Exhale, drop to the knees, bend the elbows, chest, and chin to the floor. Now, instead of sliding the knees back, press into the hands, lift the chest, slide forward. Exhale, tuck the toes under, push the seat back to the heels, lift the knees up, downward facing dog. Good. Soften the knees, walk the feet toward the hands. Keep the feet about hips width distance apart. Hands about 6 to 8 inches in front of the feet. And if bending the knees or your hands are lifting up, you can use blocks. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale. Exhale 6. Inhale. Exhale 7. Inhale. Exhale 8. Inhale. Exhale 9. Inhale. Exhale 10. Soften the knees. Step the feet out as wide as the mat. Come down to a squat. Bring the hands together in prayer. Press out with the forearms, squeezing in with the knees. Imagine that you're squatting up instead of squatting down. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale. Exhale 6. Inhale. Exhale 7. Inhale. Exhale 8. Inhale. Exhale 9. Inhale. Exhale 10. Gently place the hands on the floor. Come sit down. Extend the legs out in front of you. On the inhale, bend the right knee into the chest. Place the right foot on the outside of the left knee. Dorsiflex the left foot. On the inhale, lift the left arm up. And exhale, bring the left elbow on the outside of the right leg. Right hand behind you, looking over the right shoulder. And bring your hand a little closer to the hip and to the wall behind you. And David, roll the shoulder back. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Lift the chin away from the chest. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, extend the right leg. Inhale, bend the left knee. Place the left foot on the outside of the right. Dorsiflex right, lift right arm up. And exhale, twist over to the left. Look over the left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. And exhale 5. And come back to center. Exhale, extend the left leg. On the inhale, bend both the knees. Place the heels where the knees were, about 2 fists apart. Bring the hands behind you 6 to 8 inches, fingers pointing forward. On the inhale, lift the hips into tabletop. Exhale, let the head go back if comfortable. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale. Exhale 6. Inhale. Exhale 7. Inhale. Exhale 8. Inhale. Exhale 9. Inhale. Exhale, come down. And you can come set on the block or a blanket, whichever one you want to do. Good evening, everybody. Emily, it's your first time with me. Did you just move to Jersey City? Oh, where have you been going? Okay, good. So that's hot yoga. This is cold yoga. We're going to chant a little. So we're going to chant from page 44. We're going to chant from the Yoga Sutras. This is not hard. This is an easy one. So 2.46. We'll chant Om 3 times. We'll do a call and response. Stiram, stiram, sukham, sukham, asanam, asanam, stira sukham, asanam, stira sukham, asanam. Together. Stira sukham, asanam. Once more. Stira sukham asanam. So Patanjali's Yoga Sutras is a how to achieve yoga book. When most people think of yoga here, and especially in the Western world, we think of asana, which we're going to practice. But the practice of yoga asana, the way that we're practicing it, is probably only about 1,000 years old. It's not that old. Patanjali wrote this probably 2,500 years ago. And when he talks about asana, he is talking about the seat of meditation. The seat, because people didn't do down dogs. There's no evidence of it. There's no evidence of any chaturangas at this point. But he only uses the term asana 3 times in the whole book, a 4-chapter book, and it's used 3 times, which is very interesting. He tells you that it's one of the 8 limbs of yoga, right? And then he tells you, after he tells you that, he says, stira sukham asanam. Stira, steadiness, sukham, sweetness, asana, the seat. And so asana, the connection to the earth, should be steady and happy or joyful, right? In reality, what he's talking about is being grounded, is about being content, and is about connection. That's what he's really talking about. He's talking about, like, whatever you're doing, you should be grounded and connected and steady. There should be kind of a steadiness of the mind. When we talk about asana, the way that we're practicing it, anything could be the seat, any part of the body. I mean, it's very easy to think of the feet as being the body, part of the connection to the earth, but then the hands could become the connection to the earth if it's a handstand. Or the head, the top of the head could be the connection to the earth if it's a headstand. And can you remain as steady and joyful upside down on top of your head as you are on your 2 feet? Or do you find yourself unconnected and ungrounding if you take 1 foot off the floor and only standing on 1 foot? Oh, you're going to hate this. David hates balancing asana. You're going to hate this month, David. But in reality, you know, we're like all looking to be that idea of grounded and a little more steady and a little more joyful. Because, you know, the first thing you do whenever you like open up your social media or you turn on the news, and people don't even watch the news now, they get all their news from social media. You open up the social media and you see everybody's ungrounded. Everybody's unhinged, right? and they're screaming or they're yelling or they're overly anxious or excited and so in reality, that's what we're trying to overcome. But you're experiencing it through physical form right now. But then when you take it out into the world, you should be steady and joyful and grounded out there too. This is like you are on your yoga mat. Fold up the chant books. I'll come by and pick them up. Come stand at the front of the mat in Tadasana, mountain seat. And here again, that idea of grounded, mountains root down and lift up. So bring the hands together. And interesting, in our school, feet come together. So that's kind of an interesting idea. So if the feet come together, the big toes and heels touch, then the left and the right side knows what the other's doing. And so there's something about bringing the left and the right together that's grounding. Even the hands in undulating mudra, when you bring the left and the right together, there's something about that grounds you as soon as you do that. And if you even see that energy spinning around with the feet together and the hands together, set a higher intention and exhale, hands by the side to Tadasana, mountain seat. With straight legs, inhale, hook the thumbs in front of you. Reach the arms up alongside the ears and arch back. Exhale, bend the knees, fold forward. Take arms behind back. Clasp hands together in a fist, straighten arms and legs. Inhale, bend knees, hands down next to the feet. Step right foot back into a low lunge, looking forward. Exhale, left foot back, downward facing dog, lift hips. Inhale, come forward to plank, look forward. Exhale, chaturanga, looking forward. Inhale, upward facing dog, look at the ceiling. Exhale, downward facing dog, look at the navel. On the inhale, come forward to a plank, look at the windows. And exhale, the knees, the chest, the chin to the earth. Inhale, press into the hands, lift the chest, slide forward, cobra. Exhale, tuck toes under, seat back onto heels, lift knees up, downward facing dog. On the inhale, lightly step right foot in between hands, looking forward. Exhale, left foot meets right, fold over legs, feet together. Inhale, hook thumbs, stand up, straighten the legs, arch back. Exhale, bend knees, take arms behind back, clasp hands together in a fist, straighten arms and legs. Inhale, bend knees, hands down next to feet, left foot back, low lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, slide forward, bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck toes under, seat back to heels, downward facing dog. On the inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot meeting left, fold over legs. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, stand up, straighten legs, arch back. Exhale, hands by the side to Tadasana, mountain seat. On the inhale, hook thumbs, raise arms up alongside ears and arch back. Exhale, bend knees, take arms behind back, clasp hands together in a fist, straighten. Inhale, bend knees, hands down next to feet, right foot back, low lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, slide forward, bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck toes under, seat back to heels, downward facing dog. On the inhale, right foot steps forward. Exhale, left foot meets right fold. Inhale, bend knees, thumbs, stand up, straighten legs, and arch back. Exhale, bend knees, take arms behind back, clasp hands together in a fist, straighten. Inhale, bend knees, hands down next to feet, left foot back, low lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, slide forward, bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck toes under, seat back to heels, downward facing dog. On the inhale, left foot steps forward. Exhale, right foot meets left fold. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, stand up, straighten legs, and arch back. Exhale, hands by the side to Tadasana, mountain seat. Ashtanga Namaskar B. On the inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana, awkward seat. Exhale, put hands down, extend the legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On the inhale, right foot forward, left heel down, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, hands down to the earth, step back, bend the elbows, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward, right heel down, rise up, Virabhadrasana one. Exhale, hands down to the earth. Keep your eyes at the wall, Chaturanga. Don't look at the floor. Inhale, upward dog, look at the ceiling. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, look beyond the hands. Inhale, step or jump the feet in between the hands. Exhale, fold, press the palms down. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the torso up, Utkatasana, awkward seat. Exhale, stand up, Tadasana, mountain seat. Let's do that again. Inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana, awkward seat. Exhale, place hands down, extend the legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. On the inhale, right foot forward, left heel down, rise up, warrior one. Now keep your gaze at the windows and exhale, go down, Chaturanga to the earth. Inhale, upward facing dog, look at the ceiling. Exhale, downward facing dog, look at the navel. On the inhale, left foot forward, right heel turns down, rise up, Virabhadrasana one. Exhale, hands down to the earth, step back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, right foot forward, left heel down, rise up, Virabhadrasana one. Exhale, hands down to the earth, step back, bending elbows, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, left foot forward, right heel down, rise up, Virabhadrasana one. Exhale, hands down to the earth, step back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog, stay. Inhale. Exhale, 1 feet a little bit further apart, David. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, look beyond the hands. Inhale, step or jump the feet in between hands. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the torso up, Utkatasana, awkward seat. Exhale, come, stand up, Tadasana, mountain seat. Step the feet hips width distance apart, about 2 fists. Bring the hands to the waist, elbows pointed to the wall behind you like that. So there's a time when the feet should come apart, right? Here again, that this moment is one of those because you're going to need the balance. On the inhale, lift up and arch back, moving the pelvis forward. Now exhale, fold forward and soften the knees. As you soften the knees, slide the index finger and the middle finger through the big toe and the second toe. Take the thumb, put it right on the big toenail. You're going to use both hands. I just used one to show you. Inhale, lift the head and chest, look up at the windows. Now, as you lift the head and chest, look at the window, shift weight forward. What most people want to tend to do is put weight in the heels, equal weight through the feet. So you got to move a little weight forward in the toes. And then exhale, fold forward, bend the elbows and push into me instead of bend the knees. I know somebody else told you to bend the knees. Extend, don't lock them, but extend them. Press down into the foot to lift out of the earth. That connection to the earth. Exhale, 1, right? Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Now inhale, soften the knees, release the toes. Lift the front of the feet up. So that you're going to do with a bent knee. Slide the hands underneath the feet. Bring the toes all the way to the wrist crease. Now lift the head and chest, look up at the window, shift weight forward, and extend the legs. So as you extend, then exhale, fold, bend the elbows out to the side and draw your abdomen all the way to the thighs by breathing into the back. Inhale, look all the way back at the wall behind you. Exhale, 1, good. Let the head be heavy. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, soften the knees. Take the hands out from underneath the feet. Exhale, bring the hands to the waist, elbows pointing up toward the ceiling. With straight legs, inhale, lift up and arch back, coming into a back bend. Then exhale, come back to center, step, jump, walk the feet together, big toes and heels touch, to Tadasana mountain seat. On the inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana. Exhale, bring the hands together in the center of the chest, twist over to the right. Bring the left arm on the outside of the right thigh. Now sit a little lower in the seat. Now try to keep the knees together. As you sit a little lower in the seat, put the left hand on the floor or block outside the right foot. You want to ground down through the right hand. It's not your fingertips. Imagine if you went and touched your partner just with your fingertips. They would think it's creepy. Use your full palm. On your inhale, lift the left arm up into the air. And as you lift the left arm up, right arm up in the air, But keep the knees together. I wanted to say pull your left hip back, Emily. Yes, so keep the knees set a little lower in your seat. So bend deeper. Exhale, 2. And bring this hand back further. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, bring the hands together in prayer. Stay in a twist. So, undulating mudra. Inhale, come back to center, Utkatasana, awkward seat. And then come stand up to Tadasana mountain seat. On the inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana. Then exhale, bring the hands together in center of chest. Twist left, the right arm on the outside of the left thigh. Now sit lower in the seat. Then place the right hand on the outside of the left foot. You got to bring it back far enough that it's going to stay behind the knee. Then lift the left arm up into the air and look over the left shoulder. Keep the knees together. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Ground down through the right hand. Exhale, 2. That's part of the seat now. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, bring the hands together in prayer. Remain in a twist. Inhale, come back to center, Utkatasana. Exhale, come stand up, Tadasana. On the inhale, bring the hands together in undulating mudra. Extend the arms up toward the sky, Urvahasana. Exhale, fold over straight legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift the head and chest, preparing. Exhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On the inhale, right foot forward, left heel turns down, rise up, Virabhadrasana 1, and stay. Exhale, 1, inhale. Exhale, 2, inhale. Exhale, 3, inhale. Exhale, 4, inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, extend the right leg or straighten the right leg. Exhale, open the arms and hips up to the left side. Inhale, reach to the right, pull the left hip back, and place the right hand on the right shin. Lift the left arm up and try to touch the ceiling with the left hand. Triangle, Trikonasana. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. David, watch that right foot sickling in. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, lift all the way up to stand. Then exhale, bend the right knee, warrior 2. Inhale. Exhale, 1, bring right foot forward. Exhale, 2, about where my toe is. Inhale. Exhale, 3, now sit lower in it. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, extend the right leg. Then exhale, rebend the right knee, put the right hand down outside the right foot. I like a block for this. That way you're not collapsing or on fingertips. Then extend the left arm toward the windows. Now, as you do this, Emily, somebody's told you to be like this. It's not doing you any good, honey. I'm just telling you. If you want to open up your adductor, you got to bring that parallel to the floor. So move this foot a little forward and then drop in the hip. Exhale, 1. And then you're going to open up the inner thigh muscles. Exhale, 2. But if you always kind of keep it at that level that you're comfortable right? Because he says stira sukham asam, happiness. He doesn't say comfortable. In fact, he knows that it may be uncomfortable, right? The master knows it could be really uncomfortable. You got to be steady and joyful in it. Then place the left hand down, come onto the ball of the left foot, extend the right leg, move the left foot forward till the heel is on the ground. Yeah, about halfway. Here again, steady and joyful, but nobody said it was comfortable. And I'll lift the head and chest, pull the right hip back. Then exhale, fold forward over the right leg. As you fold forward over the right leg, breathe into the back. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Good. Inhale. Lift head and chest. Exhale, bend the right knee, step back to a downward facing dog. Just that simple. And see, like really what's happening is all this thing that you're doing right now, it's just warming you up for something deeper. It's not the final thing, right? It's just a warm up, really. No, I wish it were. On the inhale, left foot forward, right heel turns down, come up, warrior 1. And here again, sit in the seat a little bit so that thigh's parallel forward, because you want to open up the hip flexor. Exhale, 1. If hip flexor's tight, that's what you're going to go for. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, extend the left leg. Exhale, open the arms and hips to the right. Inhale, reaching to the left, pulling the right hip back, left hand down, right arm lifts. Try to touch ceiling with right hand. Don't collapse into the left hand, but actually lift. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift all the way up, stand. Then exhale, bend the left knee, warrior 2. As you bend the left knee, check your back foot out. So now that I see what the problem was, I should have noticed this earlier. Take that big toe and point it toward that black pipe over there. So inward rotation. Notice now how you can set deeper. So you have your body, you'd be going in 2 different directions. That foot's going that way and that foot was going that way. Get them to go the same direction. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, extend 1 breath. Exhale, rebend. Place the left hand down outside the left foot. And inhale, right arm reaches toward the front of the room. And here again, you're sinking into the hips, opening up the hips. Exhale, 1. Inhale, that's the key. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, place the right hand down. Come onto the ball of the right foot. Extend the left leg. Move the right foot forward till the heel's on the ground. Then lift the head and chest. Pull the left hip back. And then exhale, fold forward over the left leg. Inhale. Good. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift head and chest. Exhale, bend the left knee and step back to a downward facing dog. On the inhale, come forward to a plank. Bring the big toes and heels to touch. Now trust me, keep the hands where they are. Exhale onto the right hand, the outside of the right foot. Stack the feet, lift the hips. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale, gently come out to a plank. And exhale onto the left hand, the outside of the left foot. Raise the right arm up. Lift the hips to take the weight out of the left hand. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale, gently come out to a plank. And exhale the knees, the chest, the chin to the earth. Inhale, slide forward, cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes under, seat back to heels, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Inhale, step or jump the feet in between the hands. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, rise up, extend the arms toward the sky, Urdhva. Exhale, hands by the side to Dasana. Come step on this lovely bamboo floor, all right? And you might need a belt for this, I don't know. We'll see. Standing on your right foot, bend the left knee into the chest, give the left knee a hug. Then open up the left knee, place the left foot on the inside of the right thigh. Now push the heel into the leg, bring the hands together. Just 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Now bring the right hand on the right hip. Bend the right knee a little bit. Reach down with the first 2 fingers of your left hand. Grab your left big toe in Yogi Toe Lock. On your inhale, extend your left leg out to the left side. Now pull with the shoulder and push with the heel. Exhale, 1. So it's an extended leg. Inhale. That will engage the hips. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. On the inhale, bring the left leg forward and pull back with the left shoulder. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, bend the left elbow and fold forward over the extended left leg. Just 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale, lift the head and chest as you bend the left knee. Give the left knee a good hug. And then place the left foot on the floor. I know, which foot is it? The right one? Both knees are wobbling. Yeah. I know. Good. Well, let's start on the other side. Just bend the right knee in the chest. Give the right knee a hug. Then open up the right knee. Place the right foot on the inside of the left thigh. Hands together and pray to stay here. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Bring the left hand on the left hip. Reach down with the first 2 fingers of the right hand. Grab the right big toe. And stand up and extend the right leg. Pull back with the shoulder. Push through the heel. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. On the inhale, bring the right foot forward and pull with the shoulder. Helps lock the hip. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And then exhale, bend the right elbow and fold. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale, lift the head and chest, bending the right knee into the chest, and then place the right foot on the floor. Ah, good for you. Come back onto the mat. Like I said, steady and joyful. He didn't say easy, right? He doesn't say easy. He doesn't say comfortable. He doesn't say, the way you want it. I mean, he's not McDonald's, right? He's not like, have it your way at Burger King. It's not that, okay? So, feet together. Bend the left knee into the chest again. Give the left knee a hug. Then interlace the fingers underneath the left thigh. Let the left leg be heavy in the hands. On the inhale, extend and dorsiflex. Exhale, point and bend. Inhale, extend and flex. Exhale, point and bend. Inhale, extend and flex. Exhale, point the toes. Inhale, lift the arms up alongside the ears. Try not to lean back. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. On the inhale, bring the arms alongside the body. Bend both the knees. As you bend both the knees, bring the knees together. Hinge at your hip crease. Tilt forward, bringing the left foot toward the ceiling. On the inhale, straighten both the legs and reach the arms back in a warrior 3. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Good. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Now listen. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale, place the left hand on a block underneath the left shoulder. Block is nice because you don't drop the shoulders to get there. On the inhale, lift the right arm up in the air and twist and look over the right shoulder. Rotated half moon. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale, put the right hand down underneath the right shoulder. Inhale, lift the head and chest, look up. Exhale, fold forward over the right leg, standing split. And here again, a block would be terrific. Inhale. Exhale 1, so try that over there. Exhale 2, that way you're even. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale. Lift the head and chest. Here, you can kind of come onto your fingertips. Exhale, bend the left knee, open and stack the hips in an external rotation. Exhale, bend both knees and bring the left knee behind the right calf like a curtsy. Inhale, straighten both the legs, unfurl. Exhale, bend both the knees, bring the left knee behind the right calf like a curtsy. Inhale, straighten the legs, unfurl. Exhale, bring the left knee all the way to the outside of the right foot and sit down with grace. On the inhale, lift the left arm up. And then exhale, twist over to the right. Good deep twist. Try to put the right big toe down. So that way, when you put the right big toe down, it'll lift the right knee up a little bit. You'll hit the abductor on the outside of the leg. Exhale 1. If you let the knee kind of relax, you're not hitting that muscle on the outside of the leg. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, counter twist over to the left. Inhale, come back to center and move the left shin forward. Open up the right knee. Put the right knee ankle on the left knee. The left ankle underneath the right knee. And so here, so have you ever done this one? It's ankle to knee. So you're going to bring this foot off a little bit. It's going to hang off your knee. And then you're going to dorsiflex. Then lift the head and chest. And then exhale, fold forward. Good. And breathe. And here again, that dorsiflex helps to protect the knee. Inhale. Exhale 1. Pointing away in this, probably not, won't kill you, but there's a chance you could kind of stretch the ligaments. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale. Lift the head and chest. Lift the knees. Place the feet on the floor. Then keep the feet together. So big toes and heels touch. Just open up the knees a little bit. This is where, then keep pressing that big toe down. And this is where you have total steady and joy to stand up like it's magic. That's steady and joyful right there. All right. Standing on the left leg. Bend the right knee into the chest. Give the right knee a hug. Interlace the fingers underneath the right thigh. Let the right leg be heavy in the hands. On the inhale, extend and dorsiflex. Exhale, point and bend. Inhale, extend and flex. Exhale, point and bend. Inhale, extend and flex. Exhale, point the toes. Inhale, raise the arms up alongside the ears. Keep the leg in the air. Exhale 1, you'll feel it in the quadricep. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Now lower the arms. Bend both the knees. Bring the knees together. Hinge at the hips. Tilt forward with the right foot coming toward the ceiling. Then straighten both the legs and reach the arms back into a warrior 3. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale, good. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, put the right hand down on the earth underneath the right shoulder. Use a block if you need to. Inhale, lift the left arm up in the air and rotate the chest. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, put the left hand down on the floor block. Inhale, lift the head and chest. Come to a flat back. And exhale, fold over the left leg. Walk the hands back, looking back at the wall. Standing split. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift the head and chest. Kundalini's descent. Like I said, you can come on your fingertips. Bend the right knee and externally rotate the right leg. Then exhale, bend both knees, bring the right knee behind the left calf like a curtsy, internal rotation. Inhale, extend both legs, unfurl. Then exhale, bend, bring the right knee toward the outside of the left calf. Inhale, extend both legs, unfurl. Then exhale, bend both knees, bring the right knee behind the left foot and sit all the way down in Ardha Matsyendrasana. Inhale, lifting the right arm up. And then exhale, twist left. And breathe. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. And I'll come back to center line. Exhale, counter twisting over to the right. Inhale, center. And exhale, set up for Agni Stambhasana, ankle to knee. Left shin on top of right. Feet dorsiflex, lift head and chest. And exhale, fold forward. As you fold, you can breathe. A little different from one left to the right. So do this. Bring both hands over here. Lean into that hip. And then walk your hands in a semicircle toward the windows. Notice that knee went down a little. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, lift the head and chest, lift the knees up. Place the feet on the floor. You get a second chance at it. Press into your feet. Stand up. 1, 2, 3. Good for you. Yes. Now step away from the front of the mat, about 2 feet. Bring your hands together in undulating mudra. Feet together. Lift high on the balls of the feet like you're in high heel shoes. And as you press your inner heels together, you'll stay aloft more. Tiptoe asana. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, start to bend the knees, descend the seat toward the lifted heels. And as you come down, shoulders are going to stay over the hips. As your seat touches the heels, open up the knees, place the hands on the floor, bring the hands a little closer to the feet. Then lift the hips, squeeze the upper arm bones with the knees or get the knees in the back of the armpits. Both are correct. Bend the elbows, tilt weight forward into the hands. Start to lift the toes off the ground. As you lift the toes off the ground, look beyond your mat. Bring your toes to touch and lift your toes up towards your glutes. Exhale, 1, contracting the hamstrings. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3, good boom. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, step or jump back chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On the inhale, come forward to a plank. And exhale the knees, the chest, the chin to the floor. And now slide forward. Exhale, tuck the toes under, push seat to the heels, come to a child seat. So, that's an interesting thing to do is all of a sudden, you talk about balance and connection to the earth, and everybody's, you're associating with standing asanas, and all of a sudden, throw it into an asana where it's only your hands, any kind of hand balance. And I got news for you. When I was starting my yoga practice, when a teacher called a hand balance, I was the most unsteady, unjoyful person in the room. They were hard, right? And you still got to find steady and joyfulness. Inversions are the same way. A little headstand practice. How's your headstand, Emily? Okay, well, let's work on it. Okay, so we're going to interlace our fingers together, make a fist. We're going to place the head on the floor behind the wrist crease. And then you're going to tuck the toes under and lift the knees up. Good. Now, as you walk forward, you got to get the hips over the shoulders, and then you got to push into the forearms and lift away right here. So that's actually what's happening. It's not in your head, it's in your shoulders. Then bring one knee into the chest like a crow. Bring the other knee into the chest like a crow. Now, you guys, I'm here with you. I'm here. Don't get scared. I'm here. Okay? So push the floor away. Then I'm going to put my hand, so you don't round the back. I don't want you to round that. There. Bend the knee in the chest. Bring it. Don't open the hip. Now lift the other knee. Now move the hips. Lift the knees toward the sky. Look at there. Now lift your feet toward the sky. Good. Now, instead of pointing, what you've seen in photos, dorsiflex, engage your quadriceps. Engage your quadriceps because you're using your glutes and you're crunching your butt. Don't go the other way. Don't go that way. Don't go that way. Okay. That was good. Couple of things. One, you relaxed in your upper body. It's all in your shoulders. It's not here. Second thing is you're clenching, which is putting you in a back bend. You're stronger here, so you feel more connected. Think of it of relaxing, but then getting your knees to kiss, internal rotation. And that's going to straighten out your spine so you're not going into a back bend. So you got to use more front of the thigh. Does that make sense? Okay, let's try it again. David, you're doing good over there. Knees to kiss. He does that same thing. He clenches his glutes because he feels strong there. Elbows a little closer together. That gives you more space for your neck. Now lift the hips. And as you lift the hips, you'll feel where I don't want you to round, right in my knee. Now bring the knees into the chest. I'm going to hold your hips. Now come up with me. I'm here. Come up with me. Now lift the knees, move the hips, then lift the feet. Now dorsiflex and think of getting the knees to kiss. Relax the glutes, inward rotation of the thigh. Oh, look how much straighter that is. Now think of pushing your feet into the ceiling by pushing into your shoulders. Good for you. This is good. Inward rotation though. Inward rotation. Don't clench your butt. When you want to come down, bend your knees and come down. Good for you. Good for you. Come down, rest in a child seat. Good boom. And so that's the next trick is to start finding steady and joyfulness on your head. Right? And then what the yogi realizes is that it's not just the feet that are the connection to the earth or the seat, but it's in your entire being. It's everything you do. It's everything you are. And then you realize that when he wants steady, joyful seat, he wants a connection to all earth and all earthlings. Not just the beings you like or the ones you identify with, but the ones that you share the space with and you don't understand them. You don't get them. You may not even like them. You may be scared of them. Reach the arms forward, press into the hands, tuck the toes under, lift the knees, come back to downward facing dog. On the inhale, come forward to plank, the slowest chaturanga you've ever done in your life, coming and laying down on the abdomen. Don't collapse. All right. Now, you back bending. Right now, totally different connection to the earth. Squeeze the legs together. On the inhale, lift the head, chest, legs, and arms, locust, shalabhasana. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, come down, relax. So my friend Kristen Hoffman is singing. She will be here Sunday from 5 to 6:30. We're doing a sound bath, sound healing. She's rare because she uses her voice. She plays instruments and things, but she will also sing. And there's something very powerful about somebody who has the capability of being a vocalist and manipulating the space and the energy through vocal, not just through like hitting a gong or banging on a bowl. If you're around, please come. Bend the knees, reach back, grab the ankles. Shift the weight from the pubic bone to the navel. On the inhale, kick the feet into the hands and lift the knees as high as the shoulders. Dhanurasana, seat of the bow. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Come down, relax. It's so cold tonight. It's like Himalayan yoga. You could be in the mountains of the Himalayas, surrounded by snow, doing yoga. Bend the knees, reach back, grab the ankles. On the inhale, lift up. We laugh, but there are people who are doing it every day. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, come down, relax. Bring the hands next to the chest, elbows close to the ribs. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On the inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, drop down to the knees, lift the torso up. Step the right foot forward. Step the left foot forward, stand up without doing a forward fold. Standing on the right foot, bend the left knee, reach back, grab the outside of the left ankle, raise the right arm up alongside the right ear. Bring the thumb and the index finger to touch in chin mudra. Kick the left foot into the hand and arch back, trying to pull the knee in toward the midline of the body. Exhale, 1. So if you allow the hip to go out to the side, you're going to wobble. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift the shoulders up, bring the knees together, and release the left foot. Shift weight over into the left foot. Bend the right knee, reach back. Grab the right ankle. Lift the left arm up alongside the left ear. Now kick the right foot back into the hand. Arch back, opening the chest. Exhale, 1. Try not to open the hip. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift the shoulders, bring the knees together, release the right foot. Place the right foot down, bend the knees, step the left foot back, drop to the left knee. Drop down to the right knee, place the hands down, downward facing dog. On the inhale, forward, come forward to plank. And exhale the knees, the chest, the chin to the earth. Inhale, slide forward, cobra. Exhale, come down, roll over onto the back. Bend the knees. Do you want to go to the wall or something? Okay. Bend the knees, tickle the heels with the fingertips. On the inhale, lift the hips, the lower, the middle back. Clasp the hands together in a fist underneath you. Half bridge. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Release the hands. Come down, the middle back, the lower back, and the hips. You can stay in a half bridge. You can come into a supported half bridge. If you would like to experience upward bow, place the hands next to the head, elbows toward the ceiling, fingers toward the shoulders. On the inhale, lift the body off the floor, extending the arms and the legs. Urdhva Exhale, 1. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Bring the chin to the chest and come down. The middle back, the lower back, the hips. We'll do 2 more of those. Place the hands next to the head, elbows toward the ceiling. On the inhale, lift back up and think about that steady and joyfulness as you do this. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Good boom. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Bring the chin to the chest and come down, the upper, the middle, the lower back. Last time, place the hands next to the head. On the inhale, come back up. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Bring the chin and the chest. Come down, the upper, the middle, the lower back. Good. Bring the knees into the chest. Give the knees a little hug. You can make little circles on the sacrum, rocking left to right, right to left. Part of the, I think part of the methodology of asana as it developed, about 1,200 years ago, 1,000 years ago, was that some of these asanas were almost impossible to get into. And it was giving people a physical, tangible, literal way of experiencing the idea of steady and joy and connection in the physical body. Because a lot of times you have a hard time understanding that when you're talking about it in a very transcendental way like Patanjali is. Like it's all about the mind. The mind should be steady and joyful and content and happy. But most people experience life through the physical body first. Bring the knees over to the left, extend the right arm out, look over the right shoulder and twist. And so yoga asana was developed so that you had a really literal experience of what does it mean to be steady and joyful when I'm upside down and I'm lifting off the ground and I got my feet and my hands on the ground and somehow I'm still supposed to remain content, happy, joyful, steady, connected, and not freak out or not get tired, or not get disappointed. Bring the knees back into the chest, and then come over the other side. Because he tells you this is going to be a long process. Mr. Patanjali says this is going to be a long process, this thing called yoga, and you're going to have to do it every day, and you're going to have to be detached from it, the process. And you got to observe the process, and you can't be disappointed from your lack of movement forward. And when you make movement forward, you can't be egotistical about it. So asana gives us this physical form to experience those things that he's talking about. It's all projections of the mind. Bring the knees back into the chest. Give the knees a little hug. Bring the forehead toward the knees. Rock forward, rock back, rock forward and back, rock forward and back. Rock up to a seated position. Spin yourself around. Extend the legs out in front of you. Dorsiflex the feet, lift the head and chest. And exhale, fold forward, hold on to the outside of the feet. Paschimottanasana. And when practiced with the right intention, asana can lead you into deeper waters. But if the only intention that you have with yoga asana is that you want a tighter tush or more open shoulders or less back pain, then that's all you're going to get from it. That's all you'll get. Hatha Yoga Pradipika, another book, but a later text, about 1,000 years old, says that after practicing asana, if it has not led you to Raja Yoga, the yoga of meditation and union with the self, then you've wasted your time. And nobody wants to waste time because we have very little of it. On the inhale, lift the head and chest. And exhale, hands by the hips, Dandasana. Bend the right knee into the chest, open up the right knee, right foot on inside of left thigh. Twist the torso over the left leg, and exhale, fold forward, holding onto the left foot. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, lift the head and chest. As you lift the right knee, exhale, extend the right leg out. Then bend the left knee, open up the left knee, left foot on inside of right. Twist torso over right. And exhale, fold forward over the right leg. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Good. Inhale, lift the head and chest. And then extend the left leg. Bend both knees, open up the knees, and bring the heels a little closer to the pubic bone. Using the thumbs, open up the soles of the feet like a book. And then exhale, fold forward over the feet. Cobbler seat, Baddha Konasana. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Good. Inhale, lift the head and chest. And from here, let's set up for shoulder stand. Our legs up the wall, Viparita Karani. If you'd like to come into Viparita Karani, that's perfectly fine too. How's shoulder stand? All right. Do you ever, well, if you're going to hot yoga, you have probably never done it with blankets. I like it with a blanket. One, it keeps pressure off the back of your neck on your cervical spine. So you take the blanket, we're going to fold it like this. We're going to fold your mat over it. You're going to put your shoulders here and the head on the floor. And then that way, nothing's pressing into your neck. Then press your hands in the floor, extend your legs, lift your legs overhead, and then clap, yep. And what I would do is, instead of aim for the first goal to get the feet in the air, put the feet on the floor. Then clasp your hands together in a fist and externally rotate as much as possible. Then put the elbows down, release the hands, and then put the hands on your back. Now lift the legs up into the air. Now see you got the elbow and the shoulder in line with each other instead of the elbow way out here. And you're more steady. Now, same thing here. What I would say to do is think about coming out of the anterior pelvic tilt, move the hips forward, which means your chest is going to move towards your chin, and move the feet back. Yeah. And here again, last month we focused tremendously on shoulder stand because we were looking at the energy of the Vishuddha chakra. Here again, not a pleasant asana, not a comfy asana, but one that you should find steady and joy in. You got to find the things that are great about it. Like I said, it works on opening up the throat. It works on opening up the speech pattern, that ability to sing or act or speak in public. To speak honestly, to speak truthfully. So like here again, what are the good things about it, even though it's not a terribly comfy asana? We won't be here much longer. Now dorsiflex the feet, let the toes come all the way overhead. Let the toes touch the floor behind the head. Clasp the hands together in a fist and extend the arms away from the body. You want to lift the knees away from the forehead for the halasana. So here again, it's a little hamstring action happening here. Exhale 1, inhale. Exhale 2, inhale. Exhale 3, inhale. Exhale 4, inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, bring the knees alongside the ears. Now the tops of the feet can come to the floor and wrap the arms around the back of the knee joint. Hold on to opposite elbow behind the knees. Karnapidasana, ear pressure seat. Inhale. Exhale 1, inhale. Exhale 2, inhale. Exhale 3, inhale. Exhale 4, inhale. Exhale 5, place the hands on the floor away from the shoulders. Use the hands like brakes, slowly come down as the hips touch the floor. Let the legs extend. And then lift the torso up, unfold the mats, move the blanket off to the side, lay down on the back. And as you lay down on the back, turn the palms to face upward, pressing the elbows, puff up the chest. Come onto the top of the head. Matsyasana, seat of the fish. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 6. Inhale. Exhale, 7. Inhale. Exhale, 8. Inhale. Exhale, 9. Inhale. Exhale, 10. Press into the elbows. Bring the chin into the chest. Come down. And let's set up for Shavasana, seat of the corpse. So you can place a blanket underneath the knees if the lower back is tender. You can place a blanket on top of you. Allow the breath now just to breathe the body. Relax at the pelvic floor, letting go of Mula Bandha, letting the body be heavy. And close the eyes and think of this as probably one of the most powerful connections to the earth. Shavasana, the seat of the corpse. And allow the body just to draw energy up from the earth and allow the body to give energy back to the earth, creating a true symbiotic relationship with the earth. Gently start to deepen the breath. And as you deepen the breath, make small movements with the fingers and the toes. Stretch the arms overhead. And stretch the arms and legs in opposite directions. Stretch the right side more than the left. And stretch the left side more than the right. And stretch both sides. Draw the knees into the chest. Give the knees a little hug. And then gently roll over to the right side. And just stay in there for a second. No need to rush. Gently press the left palm into the earth and lift the torso up. And come up to a seated position for a brief meditation. So when Patanjali, like I said at the top of the class, when Patanjali says asana, he means a seat of meditation. And asana was created to actually make the seat easier. If my hips are tight, if my back is knotted up, I can't sit. So choose a seat that you can be still in for a few moments. And close the eyes. And allow the breath to deepen, having breath awareness. And as you inhale, silently chant the mantra Om to yourself. And as you exhale, silently chant Om. And if the mind begins to wander or race or chatter, focus on the breath. Focus on the mantra. And find the steadiness and the joy. Inhale deeply. Exhale everything out. Inhale for the sound of Om externally. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bringing the hands together in undulating mudra, bowing the head slightly to meet the hands, giving thanks and praise for the teachers and teachings of yoga from the past, the present, and still teachers and teachings yet to be revealed. Om Bolo Sadguru Bhagavan Ki Jai. Namaste. Thank you all so much. Have a beautiful rest of your evening. Stay warm. And like I said, if you're not doing anything on Sunday, come join us. 5 to 6:30. So it's only an hour and a half. And she does have a beautiful voice. Well, I was playing her music. She was singing the whole time. Yeah. Yeah. She's got an amazing voice.